everyone, here to study the case of Sugar and Spice Bakery. I'm Kusanta Sriman, will discussing about the issue, SWOT analysis based on strength and weaknesses. There are several issues in this case. The first issue is understaffing. Mina and Lucy has understaffed at the moment as their product line had grown and now include the original hand-decorated cookies, cupcakes, cookie cakes, homemade cookies, wedding cakes, a line of vegan product, and other varieties of cakes. However, due to the variation of service and product, the Sugar and Spice Bakery would experience a shorthand because some of their cookies are made in large batches. Besides, the bakers and decorators were always busy. In 2018, they had to stop expecting new orders because they could not accumulate them. Due to the lack of employees, Mina and Lucy need to sacrifice their customer order to make sure their decorators and bakers could finish the product on time. The second issue is poor original location. Mina and Lucy experienced several challenges at the original location. There were no parking and customers difficult to find a store. And many of the customers were moms with strollers, and this made them difficult to move. Due to all this inconvenience, they have decided to move to a new and large location. Moving to a new and large location, the business had generated a net loss because there was a lot of costs need to cover even though the revenue increased year over year. Lastly, the issue is not sufficient time for controlling the product costs. They do not have sufficient time for controlling the product costs and they only focus on the filing orders and running the bakery. However, they know that ingredient costs are quite stable, but labor costs have increased because they need to pay more to their skilled decorators. They have increased the price somewhere to offset the cost increase. Now I'm discussing about SWOT analysis. First, I will start with strength. The first point, 100% nut-free bakery. Bringing a nut-free bakery set the business apart, and at the beginning, customers were very emotional with nut allergy. This served as a competitive advantage for Sugar and Spicy Bakery because they estimate about half of their customers could have nut allergy, and thus their business could target on this neglected market segment. Second, creative product output. The cakes, cupcakes and cookies are customized based on design. This serves as a competitive advantage for Sugar and Spicy Bakery because different people have different preference for design, size and flavor, and thus consumers have the freedom to choose according to their preference. Third, high product quality. All cakes, cupcakes and cookies are baked from starch and they taste just like home baking. This also serves as a competitive advantage for Sugar and Spicy Bakery because it reflects the quality of the product and consumers prefer homemade rather than customization product. Lastly, wide product line. Their product line had also grown to include original hand-decorated cookies, cupcakes, cookie cakes, homemade cookies, wedding cake, a line of vegan products, and other varieties of cakes. They have also diversified their business and offer decorating classes, birthday parties, and a large variety of merchandise for sale. This also serves as a competitive advantage for Sugar and Spicy Bakery because consumers can get everything under one roof. The second point in SWOT analysis are weaknesses. First, they have no financial expertise. While Mina and Lucy revealed passion for design and baking, they are lacking experience in bakery business and product costing. This caused some drawbacks in handling the utilities and managing the business in terms of financial aspect and strategic plans. Second, slow production process. In order to have high quality product, Mina and Lucy ensures that the production of their cakes, cupcakes and cookies are made for guarantee certification. As a result, their custom order require additional time and expertise compared to their standard orders, and thus the production process is rather to have a slow phase. Lastly, high supply cost. Another drawback in achieving high quality product is the risk of acquire high cost in purchasing their supplies, such as the ingredients and tools, since the ingredients vary alongside the order of their customers. For further discussion, we will continue with consultant Rino and Amin.
Hi, I'm consultant Vinodini Velachami. Next, I will proceed with the opportunities from the SWOT analysis. The first opportunity of this company is high demand industry. The bakery industry is a highly fragmented market where customers come from almost all type of demography. Customers' demand is deemed high because this industry is always flanked with consumers. The next opportunities is engage in media publicity. Being featured in shows and publications could help Sugar and Spice Bakery in establishing credibility within the market. This also serves as a good advertisement for their business and thus creating more demand for their products. The final opportunity is e-commerce and advanced technology. The rise of internet has reshaped the way business operates. As mentioned earlier, Sugar and Spice Bakery is thriving within a saturated industry and thus further focus and exploitation towards online business could help them to establish a strong competitive advantage. The last component of the SWOT analysis is the threat. The threat that can be found in the company is existence of numerous competitors. Bakery industry is a saturated industry where there is continuous increase in the number of entrepreneurs indulging the baking business, which then translates into increasing number of competitors for Sugar and Spice Bakery. The next threat is easily replicable business. The business of customizing cakes, cupcakes, and cookies is easy to duplicate by other competitors. Irregular workforce is one of the threats of the company. Mina and Lucy employed variable workforce composed of several part-time employees. This seems to be risky as part-time employees might not turn up for work, which will then affect the workflow of Sugar and Spice Bakery. For example, orders might not be ready on time, affecting the bakery's reputation. The final threat is awareness of healthy lifestyle. As people are becoming more aware of healthy eating habits, they might not purchase bakery products since they consist of high sugar level. This will affect their profitability of the company in future. As the consultant, we would recommend the Sugar and Spice Bakery to employ regular workforce. The Sugar and Spice Bakery can hire more full-time employees. Regular employees translate into higher production capacity to be able to meet customers' demand, and there will be a more efficient leverage of work since the employees have regular working hours. Regular employees also saves time and cost in training, which then translate into quality work and higher efficiency. Therefore, the owner of the bakery can focus more on the management level activities such as planning the strategy and monitoring the bakery. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Amin bin Zulkifli, and thanks to my fellow friend for pass to me to present the another presentation. Okay, now I will present about the recommendation of analysis. Okay, after what I learn and conclude and make a research in the case study, especially in the income statement and return earning of Sugar and Spice Bakery, I can conclude that 5 recommendations to tell to the audience. Firstly is increasing in advertising and promotions in many different platforms. Okay, advertising is how a company such as Sugar and Spice Bakery to encourage people to buy their product line or services. Okay, if Mina and Lucy consider the advertisement it of one of the elements of the marketing, such as market research, data mining, and also designing. It usually designed by an advertising agency for a Sugar and Spice Bakery and made public by various of media. Mina and Lucy can consider the recommendation about the increase in advertising and promotion. If Mina and Lucy increase the advertisement and promotion, they can make sales higher than before. It's good, right? And then Mina and Lucy can consider many type of platform such as Facebook advertising, YouTube advertising, radio advertising, billboard advertising that beside the roads, right, you can see the billboard advertising. At the highway you can see, and lastly you can make the advertising through the televisions. Okay, even though all of these types of platform will make them costing, but after the advertisement their sale can increase 40%. 40% is higher, you know. As long as the Mina and Lucy get the profit, it should consider good for the company. Through advertisement, it can draw good attention toward this thing, which means many customers will know about their product and buy it anytime customer want it. Okay, now I will present for the second recommendation for analysis. Okay, my second recommendation is reduce the ingredient and also the packaging. Okay, ingredient and packaging is one of the amount that make their net income from profit to losses. Okay, according to the income statement, as you can see by your own, the net income of the ingredient and packaging for the year 2014 is 56,767,000. And also in year 2015, Sugar and Spice Bakery still showing profit figure whereby the amount is 80052,000. However, start year 2016 and onwards, their net income showing losses amount, whereby 118,310 for year 2016, 140,017 for year 2017, and also 144,217 for year 2018. It accumulated about 39% to 45% increase in ingredient and packaging start from year 2016 to year 2018. This increasing in ingredient is absolutely from the company that moved the location from the old place to the new place. In order for Sugar and Spice Bakery reduce their cost, they need to reduce first their ingredient and packaging. Okay, customer usually demand for delicious product. If they choose the product, okay, customer usually demand for delicious product if they choose the product. They did not choose the product according to the beautiful packaging or beautiful design or anything that make the ingredient and packaging cost higher. However, as long as the product is super delicious, the customer still choose it. However, if Mina and Lucy still want to use more ingredient inside their product, they need to increase more cost. Uh, they need to increase more cost inside the product. They need to increase more cost of the product if they want to sync with the ingredient and packaging cost. The company also can stop the production for the low demand in product, which means that Mina and Lucy have 3 cookies, right? If one of these cookies or one of type of the example, the hand decorated cookie we have stock and uh, we have stock and also we have custom cookies. If custom cookie the customer did not want to buy, this I mean if custom cookie is in the low demand, they can stop the production for the low demand in product. It by that way it can make the company decrease the ingredient used for certain product. Our third recommendation for analysis is negotiate the rental expenses or take advantage of a new locations. Okay. According to the income statement of the Sugar and Spice Bakery, as you can see that your owns, then their rent price for a new location during year 2014 is 216,000. However, year by year, start from year 2016, their rent is 488,000. After that, year 2017 and also year 2018, their rent is 624,000 each year. It means that the location is still the same, but the price of the rental is increasing year by year. Mina and Lucy need to meet and discuss with the owner of the new locations and ask why the rental expenses keep increasing year by year. Other than that, Mina and Lucy can negotiate about the rental expenses with the owner and persuade the owner to decrease or lower the rent price in order for Sugar and Spice Bakery to cover the losses. Furthermore, Mina and Lucy can take advantage of the new location, such as they can make a drive-through cookie. You know, it's like the fast food drive-through like a McD, KFC, like the other than fast food like the Starbucks you can see, Old Town fast food, okay? So, they can make a drive-through cookies in order to take advantage of the new location. Even though the new location is far more better the old locations, but the rent is too high for them, and drive-through is the best way for them to increase sales. Drive-through is better. I mean, drive-through is for the people with laziness, people with disabled persons such as cannot walking easily, and many people that like cookies. Our fourth recommendation for analysis is organize the utility in the best way. Okay, utility is important for a company who open their shop every day. Utility is included the electricity, gas, water, or sewerage. According to the income statement, still as you can see by your own, it shows that during the year of 2014, when Mina and Lucy using the old location, which have the small space and small locations, the utility is priced 2 to 50,000 only. But after move to the new location, which is far more better, more bigger space, their utility increasing year by year. Start with year 2015, their utility price is 3,600,000. Year 2016, their utility price is 9,200. You cannot see, right? You see your own income statement. You can see by your own. Okay? I repeat again. During their own location, which has small space, their utility they only paid for 2,250,000. But after they move to the big location, which is far more better, bigger space, bigger place, their utility price increasing year by year. Start with year 2015, their utility price is 3,600. 2015 is 3,600. 2016 is 9,200. 2017 is the utility is 1,240,000, and lastly 2018 is 1,248,500. Percentage of increase is in range 20% to 50%. Of course, the company have increasing in customer and product line that lead to the increase in utility. But Mina and Lucy can save the electricity by switch off. Of course, the company have increasing in customer and product line that lead to the increase in utility. But Mina and Lucy need to know how to organize the utility. By how? By need to save the electricity by switch off the light if there is no customer inside the certain place in the shop. I mean, Mina have the big location, have the big space. So of course their shop is a big place, big shop. So if I use the north, south, east and west. If there is no customer in the south place, Mina and Lucy need to switch off the light in order to save the electricity. Mina and Lucy also can save the water by not wasting it if there is no need to use the water. Our last recommendation for analysis is reducing the salary and benefit which is too high. Okay. Salary is important for employee who work for the company because the employee use their energy and also time to help the company to achieve their visions of the company. Benefit also important for the company because if anything happen to them, they can use the benefit such as insurance benefit they can get from the company, and also they can have the benefit such as buy share from the company for 0.01%. But the salary and benefit is too high for the company because it contribute 20% it contribute 20% of salaries and benefit that need to be deducted from the sales income. So as you can see, for the 5 times, still as you can see by your own income statement, their sales and benefit in year 2014 is 56,152,000, but rather than their salary and benefit in year 2018 is 145,347,000. Yes, the company currently the company currently has a problem such as understaffing because they did not have enough employees to do the job. But if employee do the job and the company makes sales, but somehow Spice and Sugar and Spice Bakery still got losses, it's better for them to reduce the employee and focus on a small portion or product line as long as they get the profit from it. See year 2014, with lower product line and less employee, they still managed to get profit on that year. So, even though you have less employee, but still you can have the better profit. Then you have a lot of employee and you need to pay a lot of money on the salary and benefit. So if Mina and Lucy want to get profit from the company, they need to reduce the employee, because if they reduce the employee, the salary and benefit also will be reduced. Okay, now I have done my presentation, and thank you for the audience and also the viewer who watch my video about the recommendation for analysis. First of all, I want to apologize for all of the audience and viewer. If you guys hear some sound or hear the sound like the motorcycle coming, and also you hear the sound like something noisy beside me, I am really sorry because I cannot do anything about the problems. Because if I present, if I make a presentation inside the class, if someone is talking, I will ask them to stop talking and learn from my presentation. But if someone make a noisy beside me that I cannot approach them, or motorcycle that I cannot tell them to stop, I'm very apologize. Because if I scold the motorcycle to stop the motor, I will make an enemy rights. But I want to make friends, so I just focus on what I need to say. So I am sorry again, and I hope you guys enjoy watching my video. And also please rate my video and give likes and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much and have a pleasure day. Thank you.